Warning to anyone about to get a Ford Focus electric 2013 model. It may not be the most financial option for you. This electric car I got about a year ago, but it is too old. Because it's a first gen model, had to have some kind of problems. So as you can tell, I already pulled the battery out. Basically, the high voltage batteries. So with this particular model, it's got a battery in the lower section and then one above it. So one that sits like down here below the tires and one that sits up a little bit higher. It's the upper and lower batteries. The high voltage batteries ended up having a leak in the coolant lines. This resulted in that battery coolant in the batteries leaking onto the battery terminals. What ended up happening was it corroded the battery terminals, and the Ford dealer says it's basically useless. Whole vehicle needs 2 new batteries, and that's going to be about 10 hours of labor to a total of about $17,000 repair for this electric car, which is saving me about $1,000 a year in gasoline, which is why I'm going back to my electric, or my Civic rather than electric. It was a nice vehicle while it lasted, a lot of nice features, and I do plan on salvaging it carefully and slowly. As anybody not familiar with electric vehicles, orange lines are high voltage. This in this current state is not hooked up to a battery, so it cannot power on. That will not run the doors or anything like that. But those orange high voltage lines still have power, as long as you have power in your high voltage batteries in the back. The only thing your battery limits is it will not flip on the relays to run power out of your high voltage to run the motors. So you got a little bit of a fail-safe in there, but it is not foolproof. You guys could still get injured working on these cars, which is why you should be electric certified or EV certified if you're going to be doing any large repairs on somebody else's car for sure. And on your own vehicle, just be warned. But if anyone needs any electric parts from a Ford Focus electric, basically everything works in this except for those batteries. So I'll be dismantling the batteries cell by cell and putting those into a battery bank, which I'll probably be using then. But for now, all these components work just fine. Extremely clean down in here, but yeah, doesn't run, so it's really of no use to me. I'll probably be pulling the things off, selling them online if I can, or contact me if you need any of these components.